Has it been confirmed that we're getting Zelda on Netflix? Hello everyone, Chris here, the Zelda Collector, and we are here with a quick video about Zelda on Netflix. Yes, it is being talked about yet again. We had this whole conversation about 3 years ago, but this time it could be a possibility. It's probably the best we've seen so far. Now this comes from a website called The Wrap, which we'll have a look at here. It's still a rumour at this point. It really is a rumour, but it's one of the best rumours we can go on. Now this is from the guy who was the producer of the TV series Castlevania, the anime series on Netflix. I have not seen it myself, but I have some very close friends who have, and they have raved about it. They really have, and I think that's why this is getting so much traction, because people want this to be true. If it gets the same kind of attention and detail that the Netflix Castlevania got, I think we could be onto something good. Like you're saying, I've not seen it myself, but I've heard rave reviews from everybody. They're saying the writing is fantastic. I think the Castlevania series got 4 episodes originally, and the day it got released, it got a second series straight away, which got 8 more episodes. And yeah, let's have a look. Now there's just one website which is basically confirming this, that is The Wrap. And let's just have a look what it says. Producer Adi Shankar is in talks to produce a series based on the long-running Legend of Zelda video game franchise. The Wrap has learned exclusively. Now there's only this website who was basically reporting this as exclusive. All the other news pretty much stem from this one website, so this is all we have to go on. But basically what it is Adi Shankar, he did an Instagram post, and this is Instagram post here. I can confirm that I'm working with an iconic Japanese gaming company to adapt one of their iconic game series into a series. On November 16th at 1 PM, he's going to announce what it is. I love you all, thank you for following me in this journey, entertain you guys continues to be a privilege. Now that's all we got from Adi, and it is actually the website itself who has said that they have learned exclusively that it is Legend of Zelda. So there's not a lot to go on at all. I think it's just the fans hoping this to be true, for the reason that it is by the Castlevania creators. And the website just goes on to say more about Shankar himself, what he's been credited with. Created for Nintendo by Shigeru Miyamoto and Takashi Takuza, The Legend of Zelda debuted in 1986, followed by 17 sequels, several remastered releases, and has sold over 80 million copies worldwide. Yes, they've reached out for a comment from Nintendo, and they have said we have nothing to announce on this topic. Now, if you look at other websites, the basic consensus is it because Adi Shankar is doing all the talking, and I think they're possibly going to wait until November to either confirm or deny this. Like you're saying, it's all over the internet. This is just a if we look on the Zelda company Netflix on more here, it is getting covered everywhere. You've probably heard about this long before I'm mentioning it. Gospel Herald, Metro, Digital Trends, Den of Geek. Oh, I haven't clicked on that one yet. I'll see what that one's about. I do like Den of Geek. It's a good website. Update: Nintendo quash the Legend of Zelda rumour. Oh. He's played down rumours. The rumour of Netflix were teaming up live action Legend of Zelda seemed to be true. Now it seems to confirm that it wasn't true. Now, is this the old one? Am I reading something from years ago here? Possibly will be. Is this an old one? Yes, it looks like I'm reading an old one. I'm guessing this is from 3 years ago. Otherwise we mentioned of the Castlevania series. So I guess we'll leave that. Yes, but basically, what does this mean? If we are to believe that this to be true, is it going to be a good thing? That's what I want to talk about as well. It could be. It depends how it's taken. If they are going to do as Castlevania has done and make it a bit more... It doesn't need to be as gruesome as Castlevania, but it needs to be more adult and gritty themed, I think. You'll always get the die-hard fans who don't want it, because we have to have voice acting. Yes, obviously, but will Link have to speak? I think we could get away with a series without Link speaking. I really do. So I think if it's did a nice anime style, it doesn't have to be dark, but it has to be a bit more adult and gritty themed. It could work. It could work. I think now is the time to do this. Netflix seem to do well with their franchises. If they get to go ahead of Nintendo, have free reign, I think it could work quite well. But I do think it's a good thing, because if they could go anywhere with this. I mean, they could do prequels, they could do sequels. I mean, will they do their own standalone series? Will they make their own story up, or will they try and build upon the stories they already have? I mean, for me personally, I think it would be great if they could write about the 7 years in between Ocarina of Time. Everyone always wonders what happened in the 7 years Link was frozen. They could do a TV series about that, about Zelda becoming Sheik and doing the training. Even before the game started, there was a massive civil war before Link got dropped off into the Lost Woods. They could do the story about that civil war. There's so much they could do. They could fill in the gaps. This for me could be for Nintendo to fill in all the gaps in the timeline and just iron it out and make it solid. But I do think that if they do get a series, the most logical choice is to set it in Breath of the Wild, and possibly just do a sequel to Breath of the Wild. They can possibly have it where they are rebuilding Hyrule. Link and Zelda are just building Hyrule. You have loads of characters in there to build upon. You have the Yi Clan as the enemies. You have all the Sheikah, Priya and everyone there to be as just characters in it. And I just think it'll be absolutely fantastic. But again, they could also go the other way and do a prequel. They could do it 10,000 years ago, where they had the fight with Ganon before they sailed away this time, and they start using all the Sheikah technology for the first time. To be honest, the limits are endless where they could go with this if they start doing it. I mean, like, for me personally, I would love it if they did a series for each game and they could just wrap things up. But we'll never know. It could be nothing. I mean, I'm getting excited here. For could be no reason whatsoever. It could just be a rumour, and come November 16th, it'll be another franchise, because it's a very broad statement, an iconic Japanese game company. It could be anything. How many game companies are there in Japan, and how many iconic IPs are out there? It could be anything, really. So yeah, that's it really. I'd love to know what you think about this. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? If they do it, do you think they'll make a mess of it? What do you think if they do? Do you think would Link need to talk on it if he does? If he does, I'd love if they did excuse me, princess. They have to slide it in there somewhere, don't they? Yeah, so like I said, let us know what you think, and I shall see you all in the next video.